So to decrease, we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to insert our hook into the first stitch, yarn over and pull through like the start of a single crochet. Then we're not going to yarn over and pull through 2, we're going to straight away insert our hook into the second stitch and yarn over and pull through. And then you've got 3 loops on your hook, and you yarn over and you pull through all of them. And you see you've created 1 stitch where you had 2 before. And then I'm just going to do a normal single crochet into these middle stitches until I've got 2 left. Okay, so there's 1, 2, and I'm going to do the same. So insert the hook, wrap your yarn around, wrap your yarn around and pull through, then insert into the next stitch, wrap your yarn around and pull through, then wrap your yarn and pull through all 3. Okay, and that you can see that it's already starting to shrink back down. So I'll do the second row as well. I'll show you again. Insert in, pull through, then straight to the second stitch, insert in and pull through, and then you've got 3 loops to pull through for that, to create that final stitch. 1 single crochet in the middle, and then a decrease there. So that's called a decrease. Sometimes it's called a single crochet 2 together. So you might see both of those. And it's really handy for this project that we're going to be doing. So I want you to practice doing some increases and decreases, okay? Make it bigger than mine. I want you to make it so you get quite wide before you start decreasing again, to make sure you've practiced lots before we actually move on to making the toy. Now, I just want to say quickly that there is a different way to do a decrease for making toys. When you can only use it when you're working in the round, and I will show you how to do that next. But if it's too hard, you stick with this one, okay? Don't get confused. This second way is only for working in the round, okay?